Hi everyone. This is the closest thing to a haul I'll likely be doing anytime in the near future, but I was so curious that I had to do it. I am looking at some stuff from shop AmandaRachLee. I actually have reviewed her doodle planner in the past. I will link that video down below and up above. After I reviewed her video, I wasn't sure, because I didn't intend on buying it for myself. I figured that was it for me with her shop, but she came out with more stuff and I am curious. If you don't know, I'm sure you know. AmandaRachLee is the hugest bullet journaling YouTuber of all time. She came out with dotted notebooks, and then she also came out with washi tape. Washi tape was actually what interested me the most. I waited until she restocked the washi tape because it had sold out right away when she first released it. Am I Sean Connery now? So there are 7 total sets of washi tape. I ordered 4 of them. They were all available, but the 4 I thought I would use were the ones I ordered. So we're going to start with the notebook, and then we'll take a look at the washi tape. The washi tape is honestly what I'm most excited about, so that's why I'm saving it for last. So this is her notebook. I haven't even opened it yet. This is a dotted notebook. I feel like this is going to be very similar in feeling to an Archer and Olive, kind of similar to how her doodle planner really reminded me of an Archer and Olive, because that's the kind of notebook I know she likes to use from her videos. She likes really thick paper, so that's the kind of notebook that she has created. Some information on this. It's 160 pages, 160 GSM, which is the same page weight as the Archer and Olive, and I will bust one of those out to compare the paper in a hot second. There are 5 colors of it. This is the gray color. She's also got pink and camel and black, I think. They're cute colors, very soft. I love this gray color though. I think it is it's almost like a taupey gray. Really, really nice. It's got the vegan leather cover, which I'm so amused by vegan leather. It's fucking plastic. That's what it is, dude. A5, and then it's got her doodles on the front, which are the doodles that she used in the doodle planner. So it's the same doodles embossed on the front in foil. You got a strap, you got a pen loop, and it looks like you got 2 bookmarks. When you open it up, you have the doodles and a nameplate, and then it busts into the journal, which is dot grid and numbered all the way up to 159, 160, I joke. There's a pocket in the back, which is pretty hardy sized, and then the nice thick 160 GSM paper. Now the paper itself is it's white, but slightly grayish. My Leuchtturm is that ivory off-white. This is white, but with a cool kind of gray undertone to it with a really light dot grid, and it looks like it is sewn together. Sometimes I struggle when they're not taken all the way up to the top because this can happen. That happens with a lot of notebooks. But yeah, it's sewn together, nice thick paper. So I'm going to grab my Archer and Olive and we're going to just see what the papers feel like, because it's the same paper weight, same number of pages. One that I was able to find is a blank one, but that's okay. Will not look super. I just want to see the paper quality. The paper it's the exact same color. They're both super smooth. I feel like the Archer and Olive paper might have a slight bit more of a tooth to it, and the stitching looks exactly the same. So I would not be surprised if these were made by a similar manufacturer to each other. The Archer and Olive has the cloth style cover, so it makes it a little bit less thick, because I feel like the vegan leather cover makes it a little bit thicker. But very similar in quality, very similar in all of that. I will say that the standard dot grid notebook from Archer and Olive without the foil on the side is $32, and this is $26. So this is less expensive. If you like the paper of Archer and Olive, and you don't really give a shit about the cover, then you could probably go with one of these for the same quality, cheaper price. So there is that. Got a various amount of things to test in here for the funds. I have a fine liner, Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. I have a gel pen, my Pentel Klena 05. I have a Sharpie, because why the fuck not? I have a Zig Clean Color Dot Pen. I will be doing review on these soon, but I have noticed in my Leuchtturm that these bleed like a motherfucker, so why not try that? I have a Tombow dual brush pen. I have a Ecoline brush pen, which is a watercolor brush pen. They're very juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. And then I have some watercolors here with a watercolor brush, and I'll just paint on it real quick. We're just going to do this for the fun. This is not a super scientific experience. I actually put hella extra water on the watercolor because I wanted to see if it pilled. I noticed with the Archer and Olive paper, it pills if you do more than one layer of water. I didn't notice that so much. I did notice it start to break up, but it seems like it didn't pill the way it usually does with the Archer and Olive. I wonder if that's because this paper has slightly smoother as opposed to a little bit of the tooth that you get with the Archer and Olive. All of these wrote on it beautifully. You can notice that the clean color dot pen and the E. coli were both so juicy when they went down. I also added a highlighter. I forgot to do that, but this is a Sharpie S Note, which are also fairly juicy highlighters. Let's look at the other side. Bleed through with the Sharpie, bleed through with the dot pen, slight bleed through with the E. coli on the downstrokes when it was super juicy. And the paper is warped from the watercolor, but not bleeding through. So this is pretty fucking sturdy paper. Pretty sturdy paper. If you like to do a lot of art stuff and you want paper that's going to hold up to it, this seems like a pretty good bet. And like I said, it is cheaper than the Archer and Olive, so there is that. Will I use this? Maybe in the future if I want to get super arty with a bullet journal, but to be perfectly honest with you, I want more pages. I don't intend to do a lot of painting and shit in my bullet journal, so having super thick paper is kind of a waste on me. I would much rather have a journal with more pages and a lower page weight. This would not be my bullet journal for next year. I might give it away. I might hang on to it. I don't know yet. Let me set this to the side and take a look at the washi tapes, the thing I am the most excited about. There are 7 total sets. The sets I did not buy were the Little Doodles set, which was a 5-piece washi tape. They were all foiled for $14, and they're all the same thing. They're the doodles on the outside of the planner, but just on with different kinds of foils and different colors of tape. I knew I wasn't going to use those, so I wasn't planning on buying that. And then the pastel sets, the Dreamy set and the Sweet set, which are both set up like these sets, but with pastel colors. I have so much pastel washi tape from Simply Gilded that nothing in those was so interesting that I felt like I needed to spend my money on. And those sets were each $11. These sets were also each $11. All of these sets, including the two pastel sets, all come with 4 washi tapes, 3 standard washi tapes, and 1 foiled washi tape. These are the monochromatic ones, and these are the neutral ones. So we've got dark monochromatic, light monochromatic. This one is dark neutral, and this one is light neutral. And I don't have a lot of neutral or gray washi tapes. I tend to lean towards pastel, but like I'm telling you, the neutral color palettes are really starting to call to me right now. So this one is the dark monochromatic set, 3 rolls of standard washi tape and 1 roll of foiled. And the foiled is also glittery. Okay, can I be honest with you right now? The textured washi tape, where it's like not only foiled, but like the whole thing is glittery, is not my favorite. Normally, it's a pain in the ass to cut. And so getting a straight line with it, you need to use scissors usually. And the pattern's just not smexy enough for me. Schmexy. It also doesn't usually stick that well. So let's see if we can tear off a piece of this without needing to cut it. It tore off okay, so that's not bad. So this one, dark monochromatic, and it seems to stick okay. It's very, very lightly sticky. They tear okay. They don't have the kind of rice paper feel. They have a slightly coated feel, but nowhere near as bad as like that Scotch tape washi that feels almost plasticky, or the Erin Condrey washi tape that's just like stiff, fucking crispy paper. This does have that nice thin washi tape texture to it. It's not quite so papery feeling on top. It's got a little bit of a coat to it. Okay, so here is the monochromatic sets. This is the dark monochromatic set and the light monochromatic set. I really love these patterns here in the middle, which is really why I wanted to get them in the first place. I actually think these are really pretty, the sparkly guys. They tear okay. Seem to have a good stick on my desk. And they tore off just a bit of the paper, so that probably means that they have a good stick on the paper too. So these are really pretty, and they are not as like heinous as I thought they were going to be, so that's a pleasant surprise. This little doodle washi tape is cute. I don't see myself using this one quite as much, but I could see myself using the shit out of these guys, especially if I was doing like pen only stuff. Oh yeah, I love the color palette. So here are the neutrals. These are the dark neutrals and these are the light neutrals. I also love these colors. It's hard to tell with this on camera because it kind of blends into my desk, but this is like a cream, kind of like a khaki cream background color for the darker stripes. And then this is more of like a light brown. These centers, again, so gorgeous. I could totally see myself doing like a week, especially with like a couple of markers that I can even see which Tombos I might pair with this. And again, these actually amazed me with how easy they were to tear. So this one specifically, of all of the little doodle style washies, would be the one I would most likely use. I feel like the white on the like beigey brown looks really nice. So overall, these are so pretty. Should you buy it? The quality is fine. The colors are gorgeous. Now you've seen the rolls. You can't buy individual rolls. You have to buy them in sets. So I guess do you think that these are sets of colors you would use? I know for a fact, especially with these like neutrals, the browns and the beiges, I do not have a lot of washi, hardly any washi in these color tones, and I'm really gravitating towards them. I've actually been looking through my markers to find potential color palettes to use once I start returning to my bullet journal full time. The like warm grays, beige, peach, khaki, those kinds of colors have been really calling to me, which is funny because normally I'm like, color, pastel, ho for the colors. But right now I'm ho for the neutrals. For me, these actually fill a gap in my washi tape collection. And to be fair, in case you did not know, I am a gigantic ho of washi tape. I have a large part of my office dedicated to my washi tape selection, and I am not ashamed. Maybe a little ashamed. So for me, these were a great purchase. Do I wish that maybe these little doodle ones could have been like their own separate box and I could have gotten another like just stripes/grid, polka dots, maybe some sort of situation? Yes, because these ones, they're cute doodles and I get how they work with her brand and everything. But like a washi tape with like wheat and boba tea and a hot air balloon and a skyscraper on it, like that thematically doesn't fit a lot of the things I do. Color-wise, I'll probably use them with layouts where the colors work, but like I'm never gonna pick one of these up and be like, I'm gonna build my bullet journal around that, or I'm gonna do my weekly planner around that. That's not me. But that's a quibble because the colors I can absolutely get down on, especially if I'm gonna be layering washi tape or something. So for me, these were an absolutely right pick, but I also know that buying washi is a deep, dark rabbit hole for people. So if you think these are cute, but you already have washi tape in these colors, or you never use washi tape, maybe think before you buy them. Just make sure you're spending your money wisely, my friends, because I myself have a lot of washi tape that I might have to give away at some. I don't want to give it away. I love hanging on to all my washi tape, but there are some I know I'm never going to use, so why did I buy it? I'll also add, before I end this, that these foily situations with the super glittery, I really like whatever style she used, because I have, there's the ones that you get that have the tape on the other side of them because they can't stick to themselves or they'll pull the glitter off. There's that. These are not like that. These also tear easily instead of, I wonder if they'll tear with my washi cutter, because I tore them myself. But let's just see here. Let's just put this down. Let's test. Where is it? Here we go. Oop, and it tore. Took a little bit of resistance, but it tore. This glittery situation is not as crappy as some of the ones that I have come across, which means I'm actually kind of excited to use these because all four of them, they're all the same pattern with the stars and like the twinkly bit. The neutrals are done with gold foil and monochromatics are done with silver foil. I could see myself using these now that I know that they're not a pain in the ass to work with. So that is my review of some of the stuff from AmandaRachLee's most recent collection. I think it's all very high quality, and I think that the notebook is a great price. Like, the more I think about it, the more it's a great price for the quality you get compared to some of the other things that are out there. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments below and other things you might want me to take a look at. Take care of each other, wash your hands, wear a mask, subscribe, and until next time, friends, peace out.